So as they're bringing her back to the shrine, we get a glimpse at her past. Damn.
Oh! Oh!
Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Alright, mateys, you see the stupid title, no wasting time. Let's get to it.
How did this terrible creature come to be?
Another Chinese impeccable animation, I'm already knowing. It looks like it. I don't know nothing about this thing, I'm just saying. It looks like it's gonna be like a tough Chinese animation where like the animation is like top tier and it's like rivaling the Japanese boys.
It alone was not enough. This terrible... How did this terrible creature come to be? It alone was not enough. It took one more ingredient. Love. Poisoned by betrayal. To bring so much bloodshed.
Bro, I thought that was a booty, boy. I thought there was a person like they chilling and then they're standing up or their booty is like I don't know, bro. Like it's expanding.
To bring...
Look. It's not even their booty, it's their stomach. I'm not even fully seeing the whole... Bro, it's because like there's light coming here and my screen the brightness is low. Hold on, let me turn on the bit. I'm not seeing this as a shorty getting, for me, her cheeks being, for me, yeah, going crazy while she pregnant. Hitting the baby with the dick. Diabolical, bro. I don't know why the fuck y'all boys be having sex while the shorty pregnant. I'm probably chatting, but bro, I don't know. It's just weird, bro. I feel as if like, okay, bro, she's pregnant already, bro. Why are you trying to put her dick? This is fucking dark. You trying to fuck the baby too? You know what, bro? Let me chill out with the dark jokes because I was watching something and it was just spamming dark jokes. So, welcome to the Rico San channel, bro. We say anything, even if it's diabolical.
So much bloodshed. To bring so much bloodshed. Leon Rio.
The samurai. He's not human. I saw its eyes.
Nothing can stop him. He'll come. He'll stand right here. And he will open your throat.
All Kyoto is talking about the unnamed
Wait, samurai? Oh, this is Japanese.
samurai who cut through Shindo Dojo.
What a demon bastard! You look like an unreal!
He's nowhere. He disappeared. I told you. I said the samurai could not be stopped, but you wouldn't listen.
I have no interest in money or power. I have no interest in being happy. Only satisfied.
If it's a shorty, and if it's not a shorty, then I retract my statement. Satisfied in what type of way? Dude.
Betrayal, injustice, possessing her soul, transforming her into a nightmare.
Wait, what? Japanese. Ghost of Yote. Is this like an animation of Ghost of Yote? Because it's giving off like similar things. Or maybe there's like the Ghost of Yote and like this one was like made after, obviously, there's an original old Chinese folklore or whatever, story or something. So yeah, it inspired these two. Who knows?
This doesn't end until you die.
Blue Eye Samurai.
Greetings. Hello. So, Blue Eye Samurai. Not gonna lie, this is probably top 2 best animated shows on Netflix. Like, it's really Arcane, Blue Eye, and then Cyberpunk, and also Your Renee. Listen, I know I'm doing everything on Netflix but Devil May Cry, and I ain't forget, it's on my watch list, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna watch it after this. Hopefully, maybe there's a chance.
He like me with My Hero Academia. It looks cool and all, but I don't know, bro. I'm gonna watch it in the future, bro. What time? I don't know.
Anyways, So Mizu, our protagonist, came in for some refreshments. Said not a word, by the way, and I don't blame her. This nigga was talking a little too much. I sped this up by like 2 times and he's still talking. So he goes to grab some tea, and this guy right here just reminded me that this takes place in the 1600s, the times where your name and the family you were born in mattered. If you were a high enough status, you can pretty much...
Bro, even this show, the homie literally put me onto the show. When I was watching it, like, cause he had like, yeah, he had it. Then I was watching it. I was like, first episode, no. First season, I finished it. Second season, I finished it. Then I had to go home because I was at his crib. But then I had to go home. Oh, what the hell? So because I stopped watching it for like some time, there was nothing that was pushing me to watch it. I don't know. I can't even explain even to this day. But what I say is a decent show, yeah. What I could, like, why didn't I continue it? I don't know, bro. I feel as if the only way I could have watched it, like, until the end, like, I had to watch it. And then, like, how do I put this? Not, like, take some break. This thing of, like, taking a break, yeah. It ruined, I could say it ruined it for me. That's why now I could say, yeah, it's a cool show, but I wouldn't, like, recommend it. Nah, okay, I'm lying when I say that. Bro, never mind, bro. Decent show. I'm yapping now. Being like that nigga now.
Do whatever you want. You can go into someone's house, take their baby, and if they try to stop you, they'll get beat for that shit.
Wow.
But this guy single-handedly caused this entire mishap and had the audacity to slap him like, nigga, you did this. And the father has no other choice but to degrade his son in front of all these people, because if he didn't favor the guy with power, expect a platoon of soldiers at your front door. But then he proceeds to slip and spill more, like, damn, today is just not your day. So he pulls out a gun and started giving his little bad guy speech. I am Hachiman, the flesh trader. No one messes with Hachi. We do not care. And did you just give yourself a nickname, bro? Nobody calls you Hachi. So Mizu gets up, looking straight down the barrel, started analyzing his loadout, deducted his origin of creation and everything. So she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been following you this whole time. Just tell me who sold you that gun. Then the guy just sits down. Like, what made you think you can just sit down after hearing that? So Mizu does a slight threat. Well, for anime standards, this is a big threat. When a swordsman puts their hand on their sword, it's the same way of having an RPG aimed at your neck. If this guy was smart, he would...
No, okay, he's exaggerating. I thought he was gonna say, like, it's the same when you see a nigga trying to clutching on something. It's like, bro, the fuck are you clutching on, nigga? Hey, he's not like them other niggas when they walk, they be like clutching their balls. That nigga clutching something else, man. What you got going on, big brother? You got it, big bro. You got it. I don't want no smoke, man. What you doing?
When a swordsman puts their hand on their sword, it's the same way of having an RPG aimed at your neck. If this guy was smart, he would have pulled the trigger immediately. Instead, he gets his 2 fingers chopped off. I hope you're ambidextrous, pal. Proceeds to interrogate the man, demanding to know where he got that gun from. Of course, he tells immediately. Shit, I would too. Just by the way you walked into this establishment, I want no problems. You're the only one here who has a cape, a hat, and glasses on. Obviously, I'm a side character. But we find out a man named Heiji Shindo sold him the gun. So then Mizu reveals her eyes. And I'm so serious, when first watching the show, I thought she was literally half demon. I thought at some point we was gonna see her grow wings, breathe fire or some shit. Whole time, she's just half white. Whole time, they're just racist.
You dead-eyed, half-blooded demon bastard!
Oh my god.
Bro! Hey, real talk, with the intro, the way it was constructed, like the intro, the way he did it, or like maybe he just literally just took it, the same intro they put in the anime, just like that. He didn't really do nothing. Bro, the intro of the video, the start of the fucking video, implying that this, I thought it gonna be like, this nigga gonna be a demon. You fuck ass niggas just racist. Like, bro, it's like, these niggas do not get paid to be racist. Some people get paid. Some people that are racist, at least I could say they get paid or something. Maybe like, I don't know, the government and shit fucking up the black community so they can send the black community to jails. When the jails are filled, the government fund the jails. Who own the jails? Them racist niggas, so they make money in a way. If you don't know, hey man, tap in, bro. There's a lot of shit going on. There's not that type of channel though. I don't have the full information. I just know like the surface shit, you feel me? But yeah. Something like that. But if niggas just out here just being racist and they're not getting paid, they don't benefit nothing. It's like, bro, what's the point, bruv?
They're just racist.
You dead-eyed, half-blooded demon bastard!
Oh my god.
You look like an unreal!
No, he can't get away with that blatant disrespect. Took 2 more fingers off. Might as well take the whole hand while you at it. Can't even use the thing no more. So Ringo here thought that was cool, I guess, and decided to follow Mizu, asking to be her apprentice. And you know I love the dedication, but I think you're missing 2.
Okay, I can't laugh at that one. Oof. Nigga, I didn't know this nigga ain't had no hands, bro.
Very important things to be a samurai. So you know what she says?
A breeze can throw a crane off course. You are a typhoon.
What?
Not gonna lie, I don't know what she meant by that.
Yeah?
A breeze can throw a crane off course.
A breeze can throw a crane.
Very important things to be a samurai. So you know what she says?
A breeze can throw a crane off course.
A breeze can throw off a crane, of course. Okay.
You are a typhoon.
I understand what she's talking about. He's too big, bro. He's too big. A typhoon is crazy, man. A breeze is like, yeah, for my like, she's the crane in this situation, or whatever bird she just said. A breeze is like, I bet it's not problems, just small problems. You get on your way, you're able to come back. The breeze is going to pass. Or it's not going to be like that strong to the point where like it like changes your whole direction to where you're going. I'm probably yapping right now. But this goofball is a whole fucking typhoon, man. There's no way to go. There's no way to go. Meaning he gonna slow her down. That's why I'm like, bro, okay, how the hell you ain't understand that shit? Nigga, you speak English.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what she meant by that. She either meant that he's a distraction or she just called him fat but poetic.
Yeah.
But he couldn't take no for an answer, so you know what she did? Tie that man to a tree. Definitely a murder attempt. It's freezing outside. The dude has no hands. He's doomed. So she walks over to the shrine, and I was thinking, oh, she's probably gonna pray for a safe travel or ask for guidance, but boy, was I wrong. I mean, she does ask for guidance, but not in the way I thought she was. She was like, please, brighten my path to the men I seek. Guide my steps until I find them.
Please give me the strength to kill them.
Wow.
Or let me die.
Yeah, we're in for a ride. Going to a shrine asking for shit like that is crazy. So then we get a little glimpse into her past, and they really show us how evil people were back in the day. Even the little kids had nothing but hate for her. Like, it cannot.
What are those glasses? It's because okay, I could say, yeah, we living in during better times where like we able to say what we want to say. It's not that sensitive no more on the YouTube or the platforms like that to that extent. What are those glasses, bro? Look at these glasses. Asian eyes are like what? These glasses are similar to them. So you see what I'm trying to put down? Because her eyes are different. Oh, they're trying to make her like it's like they can help her like make her eyes look Asian. Yo, bro, this is diabolical, bro.
Be that serious. It's pouring outside. Go home. Why are we fighting to the death on a random cliff in the middle of the night at 11 years old? Y'all should be playing tag or something, not playing with lives. So then this random meteor drops, which happens to save her life. This old man casually walks up like nothing just happened, walked up as if he just walked into Walmart. Meteors must be dropping at the same time every week for him to have the shopping cart ready the second it touched down. But this blacksmith ends up being a father figure for Mizu. He is blind, by the way, but I'm sure he knows what Mizu is. Blind people in anime are never actually blind. They just use that title to make everything they do look cooler. But as the years pass, as she grows older, she began practicing the sword. And we knew this from earlier, but she's on a revenge mission. Back before she was born, there were 4 white men in Japan. One of them took her mother and made Mizu a monster, a creature of shame, she says. She blames one of them for causing this torment in her life, but doesn't know which is her father. So she has vowed to take out
a white demon. Shit. Hey. Shit, there's a lot of white demons out here.
every last one of them.
I do not know their names. I do know their fate. They will all die by my hand. I have vowed this.
And this old man is such a real one. He heard that story and said, what did I teach you about steel? The strongest sword is a blend of steel, pure and impure. You may be something shameful, but you may also be strong. They didn't try to get in her way or anything, just told her to train at night.
And now he gotta be a black person, bro, cause he a real ass nigga, man.
Anyways, we cut back to the present. She made it to the village asking around.
The stupid, I heard that stupid ass. A lot of y'all niggas probably didn't catch that shit. Well, actually, Rico, I was able to capture it. Shut the fuck up, bro. You probably noticed that. Some people didn't, bro. If you're in the anime thing, bro, or the anime community, you know that background music and like, bro, from that scene, bro, the show is trying to overflow.
At night. Anyways, we cut back to the present. She made it to the village asking around for directions to the Shindo dojo. She actually found people who are a part of said dojo.
You look like a blind beggar.
Yeah, don't worry, she gonna handle them later. Especially after they gave her false directions to a damn brothel. And turns out Ringo made it here too. So she bought that dude a 3-night stay, and I kid you not, this show has no limits. We see about 5 different pairs of titties each episode. Like, shit gets wicked. If there's a show you don't want to watch on the TV, this is one of them. So as she was making her way to the dojo, she crosses paths with Princess ImKevinn, and her whole thing is not wanting to be forced into marriage. She wants to make her own choices. She wants to be with Tai.
Damn, Shawty, you wrong in the. You was born in the wrong times, man.
Someone she's already in love with, and with the right convincing, she actually got her father to agree to it. Meanwhile, Mizu finally makes it to the dojo, tries to meet with the master but was refused. So they gave her a bowl of, I don't know, glue?
What is that?
Gave her a bowl of Elmer's, but they tell her to hurry up and eat and get the fuck out. Now, I should mention, just in case this is your first time seeing this, Mizu is a girl but makes herself look like a man. So everyone thinks she's a man. Y'all probably could tell, but anyways, these guys were trying to get her to leave, but Mizu's not leaving empty-handed. And just look at the swag, bro. She knows she's tough. And this guy goes, be warned. Now you face my Shindu Ryu.
It's trash.
So they run in and just look how she glides her hand. You would have died. This guy too did that just to let them know if she pulled out her blade, y'all would have been cooked. The next grunt runs in, airballs, goes for another. Entire elbow snapped from her extending her arm. I don't understand how they just saw that and decided to go again. Slip, pops the ankle like, who is she, Wonder Woman? Another dot.
Oh yeah, if he had some basketball dreams, you're cooked, bro.
Followed by another assault to the ankles, turns around, grabs his sword, brings him in. Oh my god. You're gonna need to see a dentist after this. And look at this right here.
How do you think of that shit, bro? The niggas edited this fucking video.
Around, grabs his sword, brings him in.
How do you think about that ugly ass nigga, bro?
You're gonna need to see a dentist after this.
Bro.
And look at this right here. She palms the face.
What?
What type of move is this? Never in my life have I seen a nigga get gripped by the roof of his mouth.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, just kill the nigga. You ain't had to put your dirty hands in that nigga's mouth, bro. Don't forget, this is the old days. Shit, the hygiene was not very good. Even though I would say, well, the Japanese was, the culture was much more cleaner or whatever, this and that. It's not like some other. Okay, me talking like this kind of crazy because it sounds like I'm a racist person talking about like some other people were dirty, whatever.
And he just accepted it. Why you just sitting there?
Bro, I know her nails got some motherfucking blood from another nigga, and that blood probably has some AIDS or something.
Allowing it. Flips dude around, pulling his teeth out, then proceeds to smack dude like 5 times. She got a whole collateral going on. Like, man, put your hands up or something, please. And y'all know how grunts be. Even if the dojo lost, we still have a chance like this. Put your sword down and accommodate your guest. You can't win this. She is beating y'all ass. I would have ran straight to the master, especially after seeing a dude get his teeth lodged into someone else's head. She then bounced her sword into dude's face, uses the hat. Yeah, I'm gonna need the sword off you, bro. Gotta keep the swag intact first. Smacks the sword down. I hope you didn't plan on having kids. Man, shut up, making all that damn noise. And at this point, I'm thinking her goal is to make a whole new set of teeth. She's not done though. She uses the same teeth that was stuck in that sword.
The nigga look like he from the UK now. Well, at least we do not have that. I can't do it, bro, because this fucking. Well, at least for us, we do not have no school shootings.
Taking her goals to make a whole new set of teeth. She's not done though. She uses the same teeth that was stuck in that sword, put one straight in that man's eye. So finally someone pulls out an actual sword, but we don't even gotta drag this out. Dude got spanked so bad he ran and called for Big Bro. But if y'all realized, this is Tengen he's calling for. And this is when we found out his true nature. I don't think he actually loved Princess Akemi. He was just using her for more power. But anyways, he pulls up seeing Mizu putting straight belt to ass. And he think he's so tough for sneaking like, buddy, you are not him. And funny enough, this is the same dude that was bullying.
No, bro. Nah, man, I'm Kevin. Nah, I'm gonna get on your ass about this. You talking about he not slick doing that? Nigga, you literally be supporting when, like in other anime, like for example, JJK. You be supporting them niggas when they jumping niggas. Or in general, he be supporting niggas when they jumping niggas. But I do not like that. On the solo leveling, the video that he posted, I reacted to that shit. Bro, the nigga was supporting Sang-Ji Woo for jumping that, I don't know, that ice character in that other world or whatever. When they entered the red gate. Bro, they were jumping that nigga. I do not support that, bro. Bro, no, it doesn't matter whether it's real life or like it's not real life. I do not support jumpings. Because it shows that this nigga is much more stronger than y'all boys. And y'all niggas just weak, bro. It's just like, there's no way I could respect y'all niggas. Unless the niggas like, I don't know, bro. It depends. It depends on where I support jumping a person. But nah, man.
Mizu.
Bro, get that nigga his fair on one-on-ones, man. Stop with that goofy ass shit.
When she was younger. And funny enough, this is the same dude that was bullying Mizu when she was younger. And I don't know how she even noticed that to begin with, but the little grunts in the back are doing what they always do. Glazing. Taigen has won over 64 battles. How many duels have you won? Like, bro, she...
Bro.
Just put your whole clan on fraud watch. I bet dude in the back didn't even fight. He saw everyone getting their ass beat, so he just laid down. Anyways, enough of this. Yeah, let's take this shit outside. And man, can we bring this back? Let's put the guns away and bring the swords back. Like with guns,
No. Put everything down, bro. Fight like real men, bro. Put the fucking guns down, everything, weapons down, bro. Fight like the way it was back then. Come on, bruh. We gonna see who the real niggas are.
You can't have cold ass. Let's put the guns away and bring the swords back. Like with guns, you can't have cold ass one-liners like this.
Thank you. No one has yet deserved my blade.
He runs in, gets snow thrown in his eyes, still commits though, gets a little slash on her neck, and not gonna lie, Mizu got cooked in like 3 seconds, but she was restricted. On her Rock Lee timing, takes off the weights. Sword back in hand, man, bring your ass back here. Weave, excellent disarm. Slashes the back of the knee, tosses him over, and somehow flips him with a blade.
Stop. Damn it, Taigen. How the hell you get flipped with a blade? Just fucking embarrassing.
So turns out this guy is the master of the dojo. And Mizu did all this just to ask him where his brother is at. Just to find Heiji Shindo. Even the master was confused. Like, no way you came here and that's all you wanted. But he does tell her. And before leaving, Taigen is gonna say, oh, but you're still a dog.
What?
Yeah, alright, bro.
Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this goddamn combo.
Hey! He killed him?
And look how she just walks out. She know that jungle is clean. Took that boy hairpin too, gave it to the needy. Cause he definitely won't be needing you now. Just took your badge of honor.
Oh. Okay, I don't know why I just signed in relief. What the fuck? I don't know. I think that was like a little scary. Like, bro, the way she racked that shit up, like loaded that bitch up, man. Hell nah, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, if I were to like stand up and do the motion in my boxers, it would look weird. You're not trying to see no man's balls, bro. We're not doing the speed shit over here. I shall meet.
Alright, before leaving, Taigen is gonna say, oh, but you're still a dog.
What?
Yeah, alright, bro.
Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this
Broski.
goddamn combo.
Took that boy hairpin too, gave it to the needy. Cause he definitely won't be needing you now. just took your badge of honor. Having that long top knot means you never lost a battle, but now you got a mean bald spot. So then we see Haichin, a dojo master, talking with Haiji Shindo, and they was pretty much saying like, nah, there was nothing we can do. That samurai was unstoppable. Done whooped every student I had.
The four fangs. Send the four fangs after this samurai.
Now this guy is obviously the one in charge. Heiji Shindo, the guy sitting on the throne, is just the face of the operation. This dude is sitting in the dark eating an apple. Yeah, get this nigga gone. We know you the villain. It's not even cause he's in the dark. It's the fact that he picked up an apple just to stare at it. Like he never seen an apple before. He just wanted to look like he's doing something. Just wants us to think he's pondering something meticulous. And the four fangs was sent out immediately. Mind you, Mizu did get hurt in that last fight, but she'll be alright. And just to show us the four fangs mean business, they pulled up to the shop from earlier, asked the owner what he knows about the samurai.
Man, can y'all shut up? I'm trying to eat over here.
Now, why would he say that?
Genuinely, bro, I'm fearing for that nigga life. My heart literally, when he said that shit, my heart started pounding, bro. Cause I'm thinking about it like this. I don't know why. I'm seeing like a hood in a hood context. You see niggas in all black, face covered like a shiesty, and you hear niggas talking, yo, broski. Imagine that. Now imagine that shit in a third world country, or like, for me, like, yeah, in a third world country like Africa or like Brazil or something. Yo, bro, they about to fucking souffle this nigga. Like literally, bro, I'm not even trying to troll. My heart literally, I don't know how to explain this. It stopped, or like it started. Like I feel something. This nigga
about the samurai.
Man, can y'all shut up? I'm trying to eat over here.
Now, why would he say that? You see four big ass individuals masked up, wearing all black, a sword on each hip, and you thought you could just say that with no repercussions? Idiots. Anyways, Ringo somehow found Mizu again, and at this point she was like, why fight it? Whatever, you can come along. And she also tells us that Heiji Shindo isn't her target. It's the white man he protects. But they're on a whole different island, so they'll need a boat. Unfortunately, everybody here is drunk. It's some type of festival going on today. Everybody here is drunk. It's some type of festival going on today, so the earliest they can leave is tomorrow. So you know what that means? A whole 24 hours for the four fangs and Tengen to catch up. I don't know why he's doing this, to be honest. Even if you somehow, someway beat Mizu, that shit ain't bringing your hair back. No honor is being restored. The entire dojo knows you as the guy.
Bro, I feel like when he's touching it, it's like it burns. Like it's like a blister or something. Like if he touches, it's like
He got his ass beat, then his head shaved. Your reputation cannot be saved. And the four fangs, man, I thought they were somewhat reasonable, but in hindsight, I should have known they were far from it when they killed that man for saying shut up. Because they pulled up to the village and killed everyone on the bridge. Like the guard, sure, I get that. But the people who were just waiting in line, like, bro, they would have moved out the way. Matter of fact, I'm sure they did move out the way and I still cut them down. Meanwhile, Mizu was out training with Tengen lurking in the trees, just saw her cut down a big one and thought he...
The question is, if they saw them niggas and then they went their separate ways, or they killed everybody, there's no need for me to try to like come up with an excuse or like trying to decipher why they did that. They killed everybody. That's what he said. Well, I'm trying to say maybe the reason why they killed everybody is because of this goof ass nigga.
He's out training with Tengen lurking in the move out the way. And the people who...
It's because of this goof ass nigga got in front trying to stop them. Or they killed everybody because they gonna probably talk like, yo, there's these guys in black, whatever, this type of symbols, and they killed the guard. So it's like, better to just neutralize everybody. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it.
Who were just waiting in line, like, bro, they would have moved out the way. Matter of fact, I'm sure they did move out the way and I still cut them down. Meanwhile, Mizu was out training with Tengen lurking in the trees, just saw her cut down a big one and thought he can do the same, bro. Just go home. But speaking of home, him and Akemi are no longer blessed for marriage. She is now being put with the shogun's son, and it's so crazy how marriage worked back then. I'm sure practices like this still exist today, but offering up your daughter to gain power is...
Yeah, it probably exists. For legal reasons, it probably still exists. Well, in India it still exists, allegedly. Cause South Africa be buddy up with like India. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Man, you talking about like, why are you talking like that? My nigga, I do not live in America, bruv. You don't know what could happen if I say some wild shit about the government, bruh. You feel me? Them boys watching everybody. So yeah, man. It's not a communist country I live in, but yeah, bro. Yeah, let's move on, bro.
Is it? I'm sure practices like this still exist today, but offering up your daughter to gain power is interesting. Shit, I know if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her to look in the direction of a nigga I found even remotely weird. Anyways, she decided it's best for her to run away. Does get caught by Seki though, which is like her tutor, mentor. I don't know. He's like her uncle, if anything. But I have so much respect for this dude because instead of straight up telling her no, get your ass back inside, he said, I bet, let's go. And as they were on the road, the carriage got attacked by bandits, and of course Seki handled it, but also this is the exact moment where Kemi realized she's not built for this shit. Got the shoes took off her. Now she's going to tough it out a little longer. Got a ride on this dude's wagon, but funny enough, the dude took them further away from their destination, and that is when she really knew she wasn't built for this shit. Seki knew this was gonna happen, so he pulls out a coin like, okay, let's go home, but she just couldn't let him get the I told you so. He was trying to explain there's only so many paths you can take, a wife or a whore.
But you sold me to a rich man's son. How's that any different from being a whore?
Traveling village to village for girls to buy.
But you sold me to a rich man's son. How's that any different from being a whore?
Traveling village to village for girls to buy. And girls are bought, sold by their own families. Ask them if it's different.
Not gonna lie, Kemi, he cooked you. You know he did too. Look at your face. But you know what she does? Hit some.
Wait, hold on.
But you sold me to a rich man's son. How's that any different from being a whore?
Traveling village to village for girls to buy. And girls are bought, sold by their own families. Ask them if it's different.
Not gonna lie, Kemi, he cooked you. You know he did too. Look at your face. But you know what she does? Hits him with the O. So you never believed in me.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell.
So you never really loved me for real. Get the fuck out. No.
When he follows her into the tavern, he sees her pretending to be a courtesan, which I mean, can't be mad at it. If it works, it works. Got a free ride to the place she wants. Left Seki behind and all. But we cut back to Mizu, and you see that tattoo she got? Yeah, that's her hit list. 4 targets. She already got 1. No clue who, when, or how, but she did it. Then she starts hearing the festival going on, so she was like, oh, you know what? I'll check it out just for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh. Yo, that scared the shit out of me, bro. Hey, bro, these type of like, I don't even know how to explain them. Scenes or like techniques of like, I don't know how to explain this, bro. The pacing. Cause bro, it looks like she was just gonna, for me, get off the tree and go somewhere else. I'm thinking that too. Then, oh no, something happens. It's like when you expect this to happen, but something else happens. That's literally what I'm trying to say. Like, God. But I don't know if I can even hear my heart, bro. Hold on. Let me see something. Wait. Let me try here too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My heart beating. Bro, I just wanna prove to y'all, bro. I'm not trying to fake the reactions, bro. For me, I'm gonna stand on that shit, bro. I'm not trying to do my shit crazy. Or do anything that is not like that is not me. For me, yeah. But golly, that scared the shit out of me.
Then she starts hearing the festival going on, so she was like, oh, you know what? I'll check it out just for a little bit. Yeah, guess we gotta postpone the festivities. She's in a tight spot right now because these aren't the weak ass dojo members. These guys are trained for this. And look at her aura farming. This could have went so bad. If you landed even remotely wrong, your ass would have been tumbling. And real quick, down at the festival, they were doing this catch the magic stick thing. Pretty much if you got this stick, your wish will come true, right? But the whole reason I'm breaking this up is because, like I said earlier, this show would take any chance it gets. There were straight titties and meat on the screen like the whole shebang. Like someone sat here and animated every frame. I didn't think I was getting into a show with this much freedom. Anyways, everyone jumps down with her, and the moment I saw this, I knew these niggas were sorry. Or Mizu is just that much better than them. Got cooked immediately. Flips over to the next guy, chops both arms off. Yeah, you're done. The main guy throws his swords, one of them knocking Mizu down, but one arm handstand just like that with the sunset in the background. You're just trying to find wallpapers. And not gonna lie, that mountain looked way higher than wallpapers.
This could be a this is a tough scene right here, or frame.
And not gonna lie, that mountain looked way higher. I didn't think the ground was right there. But it's finally the main guy's turn, and we find out he has a blade from Master Iji, the blacksmith who raised Mizu. And we did get a whole flashback of the encounter. Long story short, he said he was a bookbinder. Eiji find out later on he was lying, but it was too late. The sword was already made and in his hands. He just ran away. But
oh, thank God he didn't kill him, man.
Do like how they don't dive too deep into the, oh, I knew you once before. All this time you're still the same. Nah, it's on some, yeah, I knew you. I didn't fuck with you then and I don't fuck with you now. We don't got much to speak about. In the first half, it was just feeling each other out. Until she spots Tengen in the back, and that messed up her whole vibe. Got sliced because of that. But look at this right here. He thought this shit was a free win.
Hold on. The waves are speaking to me.
What?
Just tossed the blade. Nah, the four fangs must have been fighting straight bums this whole time. Y'all don't deserve a code name like that. Mizu out here putting everyone on fraud watch. And now she gotta deal with this dude, which she can't. You're the reason she got sliced in that battle. And no honor comes from this. He had to put the sword down. But look at my dog, Ringo. I wish he threw a few punches. You're a little too level-headed, but I'm glad he ran in no hesitation. So as they're bringing her back to the shrine, we get a glimpse at her past. Damn.
Oh! Oh. No. Nah, you hell for that shit, bro. Why you add that sound effect?
So as they're bringing her back to the shrine, we get a glimpse at her past. Damn, who do you think is looking for y'all, Neji? Hinata? You think they got Byakugas out there? Ain't no one gonna see her eyes from that little crack. Now, something did happen though. The house got burned down. But it wasn't from her looking out the window shit. If it was, Mizu wouldn't have gotten away. Eventually though, the word of the Four Fangs' death has been carried out, and what did he do? Bro, he was the messenger. Y'all said this job comes with benefits, but y'all just killed that man over bad news. Bad news that he didn't create. Anyways, this is when we find out the white man, still don't know his name, has been here for over 10 years, all with the goal of taking over the shogunate. And after hearing the news of the Four Fangs getting killed, he was just fed up.
You want me to gift my attention to some malformed half-breed who's handy with a sword. Spare a cup of concern towards our purpose and do it your fucking self.
Him calling that shit, my fault talking about that shit. Him talking about her is crazy because he's calling her an inbred or whatever. My nigga, why you fucking the other the shorty? I don't get the correlation for me. Like, you can't be calling something inbred or whatever, wrong blood, something like that. But you're the reason, you made it. Your fucking freaky ass be fucking anything. Cause to him, it's like saying he fucked a thing and then that thing made something else. But my nigga, that thing has your blood, so it's like, I don't know, man. I'm probably yapping, man.
Spare a cup of concern towards our purpose and do it your fucking self.
And I guess that's what he did, call this brute to get it done. But we cut back and see Mizu still injured. And Taigen is for real, writing a dual contract, talking about how many days until you can fight again. Like
2 days.
And she's looking this dude straight in the eyes, saying, you should have killed me when you had the chance.
There would be no honor in that.
You don't want revenge. You want a party. When I find the men I've set out to kill, I promise you I won't waste a second on ceremony.
So the next day rolls around. That brute tracked them down in what, a day? Surprisingly though, it wasn't to fight. He came all this way to deliver a message, pretty much inviting them to a tea party.
What?
They knew it was a trap, but after the note read from Heiji Shindo, Mizu did not care. Hopped on the horse immediately. That's exactly who she wants to see. And during the trip, of course, there was shit talking, and Mizu was like, nigga, I can beat your ass with any weapon. A spear, a rock, matter of fact, come on now. Weave stops the attack, evades the next, grabs the wrist, and to be honest, I don't know what she did here or the purpose of it, but he stops her attack.
Wait, what?
Wrist, and to be honest, I don't know what she did here or the purpose of it.
Oh, you and people, I understand what she did. I don't know if she was trying to grab for this nigga. And then, bro, I saw though. That's why I'm pausing slowly but surely. Whatever, man. Look.
Come on now. Weave stops the attack, evades the next, grabs the wrist, and to be honest, I don't know what she did.
Bro, all I can say, she did something weird along the lines like he blocking that nigga hand and then bringing the hand back to have like, I don't know, man.
Here or the purpose of it, but he stops her attack. Immediate finger separation, and look how ass Tengen is. Hitting the wounded area, bro, you suck. And you still got put on your ass. And this counts as a loss right here, by the way. You would have died. Then he goes back into the, oh, you're a monster. We used to tell scary stories about you. You know, that type of stuff. Still rock his bitch ass, though. Look at him.
I don't want to play no more. Paul, he broke my nose.
And he trying to walk away all cool talking about some, you're around. We know. You got your nose leaking, buddy. Nobody thought it was a close call. So we see Ringo talking with Taigen, and at this point, I think he's actively trying to be a dickhead. Cause no way he doesn't hear what's coming out of his mouth. He was like, you know what? After I murk your master, you come work for me. No. Can't be my apprentice though, cause you know, half limb to a half wit, but you can work in the kitchen. And if I dumb down Ringo's response, he pretty much said, why would I work for your trash ass when I can work for greatness? So they finally made it to their destination. Mizu and Taigen was let in, but Ringo was told to stay out. They walk in and it was actually a tea party. And after so long, they finally gave us a name to the white man, Fowler. And she just came out and said it, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I don't care what y'all two got going on, but it's not important. So Heiji tries to offer her 50,000 Ryu and to be appointed as the new lord of Sendai Han. Now, I don't know what that is, but it sounds expensive. Also, as an insurance, we gotta take your thumb. Dude had an entire...
Hey, fuck no. You, no, hell nah, bruh.
Box just filled with them. Why do you...
Bro... It's like this thing of like, bro, people be talking about like, yeah, we shouldn't judge other cultures and all that shit, man. Sometimes like, get the fuck out of with that shit, bro. Other cultures be marrying or allowing marriage of niggas that are 16-year-old, like a 16, like when you reach age 16, it's allowed. But I think recently they changed it. I don't know, I'm not even sure. Shit like this of the cutting of the fingers, like, nah, bro.
Keep those. But if dude had an entire box just filled with them, why do you keep those? But of course, Mizu wasn't gonna accept that.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We watching a Japanese thing right here. It's like certain things about Japan is like, hey, okay, this is a tough culture, man. This is a decent culture. And then there's like certain things that are just weird, like, bro. But it's like that for every culture. I'm not just only getting at the like Japanese culture, whatever.
Heiji was kind of curious though. How would you even reach Fowler in his castle? And he really described the castle like it's the final boss room.
Gotta cross the violent waters. 8 levels to reach his chamber at the top, each with a signature defense.
By gassing all
Okay, bro.
All this just for Mizu to run through that shit in half the episode. Though he does give Mizu an alternative. He said he can get her inside that castle. She wants to murk Fowler, and he wants his partnership with him to end. All you gotta do is get into this barrel and I'll take you there.
This nigga is crazy.
Who in their right mind would just get inside a barrel? Like, surely you knew this wasn't gonna work. Now, obviously, he didn't come here alone. There's 500 of my best archers on those cliffs. If I drop this ribbon, you'll die where you stand. So you're gonna get in this barrel.
Oh, brother, whoa.
Oh nah, that's a woman, nigga.
Sever the arm with no hesitation, and he wasn't lying about those 5 virgin archers. Now, they wasn't gonna survive this.
What's the point though? Cause he gonna die too. Like niggas just be coming up with stupid plans, bruh.
If it wasn't for this brute being a dumbass, he had Ringo cook something for him as if he's a part of the team. Of course he poisoned you. You thought you was gonna get a free meal, got kicked off the cliff, so then he swoops in with his horse, carrying some type of armor on his back and got the squad out of there. And you know, after a near-death experience, you tend to get a little more friendly with the ones you survive with, but honestly, I don't fuck with this guy, bro. They started hyping each other up like,
oh, your shooting is so good. Oh no, your timing though. Wow, it was impeccable.
Like I can see it from a mile away.
Oh no, they gonna tryna make up these niggas fall in love. Yo, that's that shit that be pissing me off. I've been watching this anime called MF Ghost. If you know about like Takumi Fuji, is it Fujiguru? Whatever, bro. If you know about Initial D, the anime, it's like a continuation of it, but like, yeah, a continuation of it, bro. That every time there's like a love scene or whatever, like, nah, it's specifically every time like it's a scene that doesn't add. Well, for me, it doesn't like. It's like a love scene or just they showing the shorties talking about like, oh, I love him, but I don't know how to tell him. I'll be skipping all that shit. I only watch the episode if it has like, if it's other people or whatever. But if it's anything related to the stupid shorty, her not trying to like, bro, hey, you got feelings for this goofball. Tell him already. Now you out here acting weird when he be chilling with other shorties. And he doesn't even he doesn't even love those shorties. When shorties be hugging him, you be getting mad, you be slapping him for no reason, bro. I'm not a fan of shorties that don't know how to control their emotions. Where like immediately they get sad, they lash out and smacking niggas. Bro, that doesn't give you the right to be smacking niggas like that. I do not fuck with that shit. Or acting dumb or getting mad at a nigga for doing something when you're not clearly communicating your emotions to that person. Like that shit ass, bro. I already suffered with that shit watching Initial D, cause that was literally how it is. The bitch here sometimes was getting mad that this nigga's, I don't know, maybe I'm yapping. He was too focused on like his racing, or I don't know, something like that, bro.
Mizu, pick anyone up. Like I can see it from a mile away. They started hyping each other up like,
oh, your shooting is so good. Oh no, your timing though. Wow, it was impeccable.
Like I can see it from a mile away. Mizu, pick anyone else, please. I kid you not, this dude called her mom a whore yesterday.
What?
Where the monster boy lived with his whore mother.
Capital WH2. He paused before
he said whore.
For saying it just to add that extra emphasis to it. That's some shit I will never forget. We are not friends.
Oh, grudge.
Bro.
I don't give a goddamn. I still hate motherfuckers from middle school. I don't wish none of you bitches well.
But he was like, oh, it's such a shame our duel is tomorrow. I have to murk you before you can get your revenge. Thank you. Took that boy's scarf too. But she did leave him a note saying the duel is still on, but you gotta wait a little bit. Well, damn. So we now see Heiji back at the castle and just listen to how he talks about Mizu.
Is no man. A demon. Eyes empty. Nothing can stop him. He'll come. He'll stand right here. And he will open your throat. He'll watch you die.
And turns out that brute is still alive, and he was the one who captured Titan. So we won't be seeing him for a while, and I'll tell y'all now, he was going through it. Meanwhile, we do see Mizu in another village. After talking with Heiji, he unintentionally revealed a way to get into the castle. Something to do with prostitutes, but this time period is so crazy. Folks would watch people get cut down in the middle of town, and then immediately go back to grocery shopping. They'll watch someone's life get taken and then start thinking about,
shit, that's another day. Hey, man. Shit.
Oh, eggs right after. Anyways, back to the plan. Gotta head to...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We live in the most fucked up... Not the most. We live in effed up times right now. Because, bro, it's normalized now to be cheating on other people or beating your meat or watching porn. Nigga, like... This one is a very sensitive one. It's just normal to be zesty the whole day. Like, niggas that are not zesty, they doing zesty things. It's like, broski, you want to come out, bro? Like, we living in 2026, bro. There's no need for you to be cracking zesty jokes the whole fucking day, man. 3 to 5, I bet. The whole day. Nah, man, there's something weird about you. You going the same way these shorties be like, you insecure about your sexuality? Are you insecure about your sexuality, bro? Nah. Bro, whatever you gonna comment, oh, you whatever. I'm not gonna read your comment, bro. I don't read comments. So yeah, you just gonna comment nothing, bro. Just watch the fucking video. It's like y'all niggas be doing too much, bro.
To the brothel. There's someone specific Mizu was looking for.
Same time, I'm not saying I'm better than other people. But bro, certain things you're not going, bro. Niggas be like discussing with each other. Yo, bro, what type of corn category you be watching? Oh, I'll be watching this. Why the heck fuck y'all niggas talking about it like it's y'all talking about sports? No, man.
Madam, back to the plan. Gotta head to the brothel. There's someone specific Mizu was looking for. Madam Kaiji. But brothels are so funny to me because niggas really spend money to get tickled. I was honestly confused on why Mizu came here at first. I thought he was here for a business. Maybe
weird things that I was talking about. Nigga, they got cafes in Japan. Not normal cafes. You think the word cafe means no. Cafes where niggas pay to drink tea or whatever just to talk to shorties and that's it. Niggas don't get none. It's like just to talk with them, man. That's just sad, bro.
She just got distracted, confused on why Mizu came here at first. I thought he was here for a business. Maybe she just got distracted because next thing I know, we're watching folks get freaky. And some of them were advanced freaky. These were grandmaster lobbies of freak because what pleasure do you get out of this? But now it's finally time to talk business. And once the...
I'm glad I'm not to that extent. That's, bro, these are steps. Hey, bro, y'all boys, hey, man. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Eating shorties out, you don't even know whether that shorty be washing her shit. I just be eating any shorty out. It's already a tough thing. It's already a lot when you meet a shorty. Maybe y'all hook up the same day. You don't know where that shorty came from. Whether her mouth is clean or whatever, but you just kissed her or whatever. You just now y'all niggas take it into the next level. You just ate her out. You found her at the club. You ate her out and everything. Some niggas be talking about like, oh, they like doing that. They don't even want to receive nothing back. Yo, y'all some goofy ass niggas, bro. Now we got ass eaters and all that shit, bro. You see, y'all taking levels to the shit. I'm glad I'm not freaked out like y'all boys, bro. I'm gonna just stick to the generic shit. I haven't reached the point where like, bro, the generic shit is like boring me to the point where I gotta be eating a shorty ass out. How y'all boys be doing? Hey, man, y'all do y'all, bro, but nah, man.
He's a freak, because what pleasure do you get out of this? But now it's fine.
Then after doing that, eating out, y'all gonna end up doing these things. Y'all finna get aroused from being beat with a stick from in the yo.
Finally time to talk business. And once the name Fowler was mentioned, she knew why Mizu was here. Someone like Madam Kaji has status, and only that type of status will get you into Fowler's castle. So from time to time, whether she goes personally or sends prostitutes to his keep, she knows how to get inside. And that's what Mizu wants to know. But why would I help you kill my customers, she says, and that's a valid point. Fowler is probably throwing bags her way. Mizu said, look, perhaps in your visits you met Heiji Shindo. Perhaps he laid a hand on you. If it was his right hand, consider yourself avenged.
You provide services. So do I. Name your desire.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Man, I feel like a kid watching this. Got me jumping out my seat and shit. So she walks Mizu over to this gambling house where Boss Hamata resides in. And what did this guy do to get his guts spilled in the middle of the street? Madam Kaji then tells us a story how once this father who'd grown tired of beating his daughter sold her away. He knew nothing about Kinyo except that she was deaf and mute. She pretty much raised her as her own from that point on. She grew to trust Madam Kaiji and told her she would rather die than be touched by a man again. And Madam Kaiji promised she never would be. But guess what Hamata does?
You took her.
So Mizu was like, alright, so you want me to kill Boss Hamata?
No!
Her.
Huh?
Alright, don't you think that's a little rash? Maybe we should ask her first?
maybe I'm yapping, but I think she's more like trying to say, yo, if she kills her, then she's like it's ending her misery and all that shit.
She said we can't murk Hamata because if anything happened to him, his grunts will come down and eviscerate everyone in her care. So you have to murk Kinio, but make it look like an accident. So until it's time for the job, we just gonna chill. But look who we run into. Akemi. Her father also just found out, by the way.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
But the reason she's here is because during her search for Taigen, she spotted Mizu wearing his scarf. And it was pretty easy for her to get a job in a brothel, so getting to Mizu wasn't hard. The thing is though, she knows who the fuck you are. So Mizu was like, damn, I got this crazy story.
There was this one samurai in Kyoto, right? Trash. I beat his ass and shaved his head. And then guess what? He chased me down for a rematch. I don't remember his name, but yeah, he's dead now. I killed him.
Just had to get in Akemi's head real quick. She tells her after that he's still alive. Afterwards though,
oh, that's her lover. She loves that nigga. Oh, I forgot. I'm like, why she getting mad at that bum ass nigga? Oh.
Ties her up and tells Ringo. She tells her after that he's still alive. Afterwards though, she ties her up and tells Ringo if she does anything stupid, end her. I got a job to do. This is an in and out.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my money on this nigga, bro. Not because of his hands. I'm just, yeah, it's not even that. Like his character is just, bro, I wouldn't trust this nigga to like murk a nigga, bro. I want you to keep it real, bro.
Does anything stupid, end her. I got a job to do. This is an in and out mission. Stealth is the only option. So when she reaches Kinio, does the hand sign Madame Kaji told her to do. And if you thought there was going to be some type of happy twist, you were mistaken. Just like that. What sucks is I don't think she wanted that. Madame Kaiju was saying how she was being abused and all that shit in here, but she looked perfectly fine. Wasn't no scratches, marks, bruises, nothing. And
broski, they took her. This time period, what the hell they be doing with females if they take them by force? No, broski, come on. Yeah, look, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I gotta watch the shit to understand what you mean, but no, man.
And I think Mizu knew that too, but Madame Kaji didn't ask for her to be saved. For her to tell Mizu how to get to Fowler, she had to do what she said. Worst part is though, she didn't even have to die. Whole reason she told Mizu to make her death look like an accident is so she can be freed, but also so they won't storm to her doorstep. But guess what? They stormed to her doorstep. All because this little boy saw her. Now, I just want y'all to really take in how many people she's about to box right now. But one thing this show knows how to do is hype up Mizu. They started this episode with a play.
No one man can defeat an army, but one creature can. There once lived a Ronin. Seared into his soul was the day his lord was assassinated. On that day, he felt something rise within him. A storm in his soul.
Kill everyone, then burn it down.
Glasses come off, cape to the side, sword unsheathed is over for y'all. The first batch got off screen and y'all still want to box? Then we cut to the past. We see that Mizu was taught to pretend to be a boy, and most importantly, the day after the fire, when her mom passed, is when she got her purpose.
I'll avenge us, Mama. I swear it.
And we knew this already, but Mizu doesn't fight for honor. She fights to win. Caught 3 bodies in the darkness. 3 more walk in, see the bodies, and continue walking.
Wow.
Y'all deserve to get cut down for being this stupid. Now the last guy though has some skill. We see her at the start of her journey, and when she realized her blue eyes was a real problem. All she wanted was some information, but got a knife to the gut instead. Weave. She cuts the claws off and dips.
He did not fear death, only that he might perish before fulfilling his vow. All seemed hopeless until
she found her mom. Turns out she survived the fire. How? I don't know. Why did she never try?
Yeah, she chopped. I ain't gonna lie though.
To reach out to her daughter. All questions that need answers. And the craziest part is she tried putting Mizu on with her husband. Of course she refused, but this is when I realized her mother sucks. She's really gaslighting her like, oh,
what child wouldn't want her mother to be taken care of? I'm off to work now. We need the money. You see, I'll do anything for you.
Oh, brother, this guy
And eventually, she does cave in. Oh, perfect. Just step in a single file line. Thank you. It makes your life so much easier. One's out of here, turns around straight to the heart, kicks the body, creating some space, blocks the attack, and then honestly, I don't even know what the fuck she did here.
Wow.
A front flip taking out 4 dudes at the same time. She really just got a quad feed. And it's kind of weird seeing Mizu like this, in regular clothes, doing regular people things, but honestly, she could have lived a good life. The guy didn't care about her blue eyes. They were enjoying meals together, going on rides together. Like, is that a smile I see? Mizu smiling, you know she having fun. But we already know something went wrong. If life was so good, how'd she end up here? Tries trapping them inside. Not too sure what her plan was, but we still got a whole army to face. And not gonna lie, she should be dead. The Nagitana.
What?
No better weapon when out.
Yeah?
She should be dead. The Nagitana.
What?
No better weapon when outnumbered in battle. And he did prove his skill. Mizu was impressed. But she says, I bet, let me show you how it's done. And cook that nigga. She disarms him, gives him her sword, and now he's upset. Your little ass on the ground. Jumps on top of the tree and she just playing up there. Comes back down, ducks his attack, spins over, blade between the arm, disarms him again. Then I don't even know, broke his guard, threw the blade into the air, takes him down, catches the blade, unsheathes it, and nigga, you got your ass beat. And to Mizu, that's like her love language, but dude did not fuck with that.
Oh, hell nah, nigga. Y'all freak ass niggas will do anything to get some love, bruh. Y'all willing to get smacked, be treated like some emasculated, all types of shit. Nah, hell nah, boy.
At all, and I don't blame. And to Mizu, that's like her love language, but dude did not fuck with that at all, and I don't blame him, nigga. You whooped my ass.
You are a monster.
Really?
After what seemed an eternity of sunshine, one day the sky darkened, still clinging on to hope that her husband's heart might soften. She was struck by the truth. Her own mother had given her away. Betrayed by blood, forsaken by her husband, she became the embodiment of hate.
Grabs the Nagita and
Well, now nobody finna be getting no Mizu pussy.
proceeds to take out every single soldier until the feud was drowned in silence.
History did not end here, for destiny would carve the same path.
She chops his whole foot off, and those weights she has on isn't just a flex. She is turning her sword into a Nagita, blocks this guy, takes off another weight, puts it straight in his throat, and peep her grabbing the hand, that's important. Slices this guy's arm off, but at the same time, took the claw off the other dude and finished him off. Slip blade straight to the neck and hold on. Adds another extension. She is pack-a-punching her blade mid-scuffle, and she is constantly taking off entire limbs. Steps on bro's back, putting on the final piece, and look at the landing. She put these two on the pole, kicks the dude away, flips them over, adds more arms to the pile, and look at the blade movement, another leg. Puts it between her legs, and if you enjoy walking, I suggest you move because she is taking all feet. But you though, hold this for me real quick. She grabs it and then twists. And not gonna lie, these are probably some of the smartest grunts I've seen. Running away is your best option. It's really your only choice if you want to survive. But
hold on, what this supposed to say?
It's really
me. You know I would take a bullet for it. Me. You know I would take a bullet for it. I would take a bullet for you, girl. Also me, as soon as the switch come on, man, bruh. Not even a switch. A nigga back out a fucking machete. I'm gonzo. A Rambo knife, man. I'm gonzo, man.
Your only choice if you want to survive. But look how she continues to walk them down. And she is not one to repeat mistakes. Sorry, bro, you had to go. She grabs Boss Hamada and let the ladies do what they please. Back to the past real quick. And we see how the dude comes running back like, no, Mizu, I came to help. Like, nigga. We seen you, made eye contact and all, you left her. Then he starts blaming the mom like, nah, you sold her out for money. And
you see, the minute that nigga starts blaming other people, even though he was involved in the bullshit, murk that nigga, man. Remove this nigga from the planet. He a bitch ass nigga.
Then the mom was like, no, he sold you out to win back his title. And Mizu was just tired of it, honestly. She allowed him to murk her mom, and then she murked him. And this is when we see Kyoto's soldiers making their way here. They finally found Ikemi, but she was like, I'm not going anywhere. Right, Mizu?
Take her.
I don't know what she expected. To become an enemy to the nation? For you? Out of your damn mind. I don't know if you just like forgot earlier you tried to poison her, so you know you're not getting protection privileges now. But Ringo here.
Oh, she did try. Well, I ain't hear that. He probably said it, but yeah. I probably forgot. Oh, I ain't paying attention to that.
Doesn't seem to understand that. He was like, no, you just left her. You're no samurai. A samurai is honorable. And I don't know why everyone just keep throwing that word around. Mizu has never claimed to be a samurai.
What forged this being? Hate alone was not enough. It took one more ingredient. Love, tainted by betrayal.
Damn.
With it came blood, despair, and the birth of the Yanryu.
Bruv. All these things she going through, her mother sold her out. Her potential dude sold her out. He seemed like a cool dude, but damn.
Only one thing was inaccurate. I met an Onryo once. A real one. But it was incapable of love. I searched its eyes for a sign of love, or mercy, or good. There was only darkness.
Why are her teeth black? What the fuck going on?
Its eyes for a sign of love, or mercy, or good. There was only darkness.
Nigga, ew! Why is her teeth black? Bad design, man. Hell no.
And I gotta say, they wrote this episode beautifully. The stage play, tying into the backstory, tying into the fight. Then it all comes together in the end when we find out it was being told to the Shogun. And how Ikemi finished it off, I gotta give them a round of applause for that. Anyways, we made it to the castle, and thanks to Madam Kaiji, we know how to get in. But Heiji wasn't lying when he said every floor had defense. Shit, even the basement had defense. She started picking the lock and the entire underground got flooded. She does make it out though, and this sequence felt like a game stealth mission. And I know for a fact, if y'all played Ghost of Yote, they had to take some inspiration from the show. But we transition over to these guys real quick, and this dude put spoiled milk in a bowl and called it soup. Ugh. You try to feed this to anybody, you deserve to get punished. But they're just quickly going over their plan. The shipment of guns are ready. They just need loyal men to fire them. And this guy, by the way, is the Shogun's advisor. He was like, oh, our men are trained and eager to serve. Each one hates the Shogun with all their heart. Now, what did the Shogun do?
I was literally about to reenact this. What the fuck did that nigga do to make them niggas that mad?
Oh, our men are trained and eager to serve. Each one hates the Shogun with all their heart. Now, what did the Shogun do to make y'all niggas this mad? The advisor is living lavish and even he wants him dead. But that's when they get news of Mizu's arrival and Heiji was like, oh yeah, I need to watch this. First room, closing walls with spikes coming out the side. I was gonna say easy, but her foot got caught. She'll be good, just gotta walk it off. Next room, open area, trap doors, almost got hold, but she uses her weapon as a I can't think of the word, but look at that. More grunts. No starting weapon this time, but she says she don't need it. I don't even know how you allowed that to happen to yourself. No sword in your hand either. Did she just take your shit and then threw your ass? Then she flips all three of these grown men over. Like, what are they doing? And she just flipping it around and shit, bitch. And then she rips the entire leg off. What are these guys made of? Play-Doh? Yeah. Steps on his head too, by the way. Hardcores off two more. Smack dude with a drumstick. And not gonna lie, those blue eyes must actually be giving her powers. How does she hit him with the leg, then kick it through? Then she somehow got her...
The bone The bone.
Her hands on what? A grenade? She doesn't even pull the pin. She starts beating them with it. Trips this guy. Oh, no! This gotta be the worst fate out of all of them. We know how strong Mizu is. She just pulled a dude's leg straight off the bone, and you telling me?
Oh yeah. He gonna be like that nigga from the Lord of the Rings. Where they castrated his balls. So because I think because he was gay. That's why they castrated his balls? Yeah, bruv. You gonna be peeing through a straw.
Just struck bro and his family jewels. No, whatever was there is now gone, turned to dust. But she then grabs this dude's arm through the sword, picked this man off his feet, hit him with a damn shell shock, hopped off his back, threw that guy into the pit, does a double hop, sweep the legs. I don't know how he got that much airtime, but she dodges the sword, slams her arm down, fishes it to the other side, cut his foot. Then this guy fed that dude a mean heel and peeped the stench. Shoulder check, now on her back, slashed the Achilles.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, that was nice right there. The camera movement?
Peep the stench.
Look.
Shoulder check, now on her back, slashed the Achilles. Back the other way, took the kneecap out, goes back again, finished him off, goes back one last time, and bro, this was just unnecessary. She stabbed him in the neck. He was already done. But she decided to pick him up right on the grenade, bro. She really just didn't like that nigga. Then the next one gets flipped over, and this will be getting censored. Got her legs on the hilt with both arms pulling it back. That was crazy. And the final one standing, she doesn't even do nothing to him. She makes him fetch her sword while she lays back for a quick breather. So she gets to the next floor, and I can already tell. This is about—
Wait, what was he using them niggas' bodies as support?
Sword while she— and the final one standing, she doesn't even do nothing to him. She make—
I'm like, bro, I'm tweaking, bro. Why is he leaned up like that? Bro, what the fuck is this shit, bro? You see this when I say I fucking hate insects? What is this?
him fetch her sword while she lays back for a quick breather. So she gets to the next floor, and I can already tell this is a boss room. I just want to know who trained a monkey to do this. When I think of monkeys, cooperative doesn't come to mind. I just saw one fighting for a bag of candy or whatever it was, but that flower had Mizu tweaking out, getting jumped by a group of monkeys. So she tossed that grenade she had earlier to get him out of there. I thought this was a useless four until she makes it to the next one, and turns out she's still tweaking. Dude frees them out the cage, turned off the lights, and she took them down one by one. And then she happens to see Tiger in one of those cages, and I want to say he's a real one for not saying anything, but did he really have a choice?
Nah.
He don't know shit anyway. Anyways, they're making their way to the next floor, and Tiger was like, yo, why are we going up? Outside is down. Bitch, we ain't leaving. Like, at that point, just leave me there. Come back when you done. And on this floor, the brute was here. Still don't know how he survived, but Tiger was like, I'll help.
No one gets to kill you but me.
Shut up, nigga. Damn.
Tiger was like, I'll help.
No one gets to kill you but me.
Shut up, nigga. Damn.
But during this fight, I realized how this dude survived. After Mizu bites off his nose and then stabs him in the neck, he simply pulls it out as if it was just a splinter. He has to have a mod menu of some kind. It took sticking a grenade in his neck to kill him. Which, by the way, I don't know where Mizu is just getting these grenades from. She just buying it from her eShop or some shit. And not gonna lie, Mizu earned her spot up there with Ellie and Clem, cause she starts scaling the side of the tower, sword in mouth, grown man on her back. She is doing all this to kill one.
Bro, this goof ass nigga, why doesn't he just, he got long hair, just put it up as a ponytail to cover that ugly bald spot, bro.
One person who, by the way, she doesn't even know if he was involved in her life at all. She's doing this on a just in case, on a what if, on a maybe, on a possibility, on
perhaps,
in theory, on a it's possible, on a the chance isn't zero. Like, nigga, what's she doing? But meanwhile, Heiji is upstairs terrified, looking all around for Mizu, can't find her at all. And this is the smartest guy here. Oh, Mizu disappeared, you say? I'll do the same. She not better catch me here. And this dude says, oh,
no one would dare attack us here. An attack on the Shogun's emissary is an attack on the Shogun himself.
Huh? Yeah, you think she would have got to the last door and say, oh man, maybe next time I guess. Like, nigga, no. Got your mans killed because of that. The advisor comes through getting absolutely dealt with, and look at this guy. Ran for the blick immediately. Broke straight through her sword, and Mizu went from looking invincible to looking like a regular person. Ends up seeing that tattoo on her arm and was like, oh, I heard something happened to old Violet. Was that you? And started rocking her, bro. That gun really gave her immunity for this episode. Cause the things I've seen this woman do, that little ass bullet shouldn't even do a dent. Taigen even tried sneaking him and that ain't work. Yo, started beating that nigga too. He would have been doomed if Mizu ain't get that flashback of Ringo. And I think right here is when she decided to be the hero Ringo thought she was. Grabbed Taigen and hopped out that window. And Ringo just happened to be there for when they fell in the water, you know.
Wow, coincidence. No, coincidence.
About to plot. He has no hands too. I don't, how
the fuck is he moving, man? What I mean by that, like, there's more to the word moving. I mean, like, how is he, like, certain things that he's doing them, like, how...
I don't know. Anyways, Ringo somehow ends up finding OG. Must have been a block away from the castle if they got to him that easily. But as they're healing up, Fowler and Heiji deadass went on a freak adventure. Like, I gotta blur this shit. Every city they went to, it just got worse and worse. And I'm not using the word freak lightly. I say it a lot, but I actually mean it this time. I was genuinely confused on what they were doing. Anyways, Fowler ends up telling Heiji that the shipment of guns will arrive on a fishing boat in 2 days. So while Fowler was busy over there, Heiji writes a letter.
Oh, he's a... Oh. Well, explains everything. A lot of the most powerful niggas, they be gay too, so... I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but never mind.
To the advisory, telling him in the next 2 days, search every port, every fish yard, every boat. We have to get our hands on these weapons before Fowler does. But now we finally see Akemi again, and yeah, she's back in that prison. And because it's her wedding week, everyone's in town, so she happens to run into Madame Kaiji. Chopped it up a little bit, but she was like, girl, stop that fucking complaining. You're mad because you have to fuck one nigga, bitch. We had to fuck the whole block just to get here. I want to be in control of my life.
Stop running to and from men and decide what you want for your fucking self.
So then we cut to them having some royal meeting, and look what they fed her. Yeah, nah, I'm flipping that table. I'd become a traitor before I consume that shit. And she made one little face and everyone in that room looked over like they don't got a fresh bowl of rice, soup, and vegetables. How about y'all come over and eat this shit? Anyways, later on, she ends up getting down with her husband because, you know, all a part of the plan, gotta control him. Talks to Madame Kaiji again and told her she wants to buy out all these girls' contracts. They're the only people she can trust here, so they no longer need to be prostitutes. But this girl right here was actually the one digging in Fowler's butt earlier, so she heard everything they were talking about. The guns, the shipment, the army.
Oh, we not gonna skip past that, shorty. You were eating that nigga ass off. Bro, y'all freak niggas, man. You see how disgusting it is, like him describing whatever? Y'all be doing this. And bro, it's kind of crazy because I know some niggas that watch this shit, when this happened, they were like, oh, this nigga a freak, bro. Oh, hell nah. Nigga, you be doing the same shit too. What's freaking you out?
That this all is taking place during the Lord's Assembly, everything. She tells all that to Akemi, who then brings it to her father, who then pushes her off a roof. He was a part of this the whole time. So she tells all that to Akemi, who then brings it to her father, who then
Wait, what? Hold on.
Assembly, everything. That this all is taking place. Actually the one digging in Fowler's butt earlier, so she heard everything they were talking about. The guns, the shipment, the army. That this all is taking place during the Lord's Assembly, everything. She tells all that to Akemi, who then brings it to her father, who then pushes her off a roof. He was a part of this the whole time. So he grabs Akemi, locks her in the dungeon, but what he doesn't know is that Fowler wants to kill him too. Now we cut back to Heiji, who just got news that nothing was found in any boats, ports, fishing yards, nothing. Because Fowler is smart. It wasn't smuggled in some random crate, it was hidden to look like regular items. Gave him a demonstration on what these guns can do. And one of the men happened to be the advisor. He found them trying to steal his delivery. Heiji is so lucky Fowler didn't suspect him at all. But we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Mizu and Taigen are fine. They were play fighting a little bit and question if Taigen got turned on by this, is he gay?
Absolutely.
Realistically, she
Huh?
She is a woman, but he don't know that. That's a
Wait, he doesn't know the shorty's not the shorty's gay. He doesn't know that he is a she.
That's a nigga to him. Basically she is a woman, but he don't know that. That's a nigga to him. That's a man to him. That's a XY chromosome to him. So that means in his head, he was wrestling a man and got bricked. And then right after, he hates her again. Because she told him how Akemi got dragged away by soldiers and how Fowler is planning an attack on the Shogun, so he was like, oh.
So you've known all this time? What kind of samurai are you?
And everyone is still throwing out
Bro, this fucking samurai shit,
word
man.
around. I don't get it. So he proceeds to call her a demon and then walk away.
Called her dumb as a demon again. She gonna still be playful with this nigga.
So after that, it was time for Mizu to forge a new sword. And why she has all this writing on her body is because she has to be one with who she is.
Oh.
You can't be half, you have to be whole.
What?
Did that explain why she had writing on her at all? Not really, but that's what they said, so that's what I'm going with. Anyways, earlier when she tried, the steel crumbled, but this time she succeeded. Though she doesn't even end up making a sword. She goes to OG and was like, yeah, you're right. I'm not worthy of this metal yet. I'm gonna head over to Edo, kill that guy, and if I return, you can determine if I'm worthy. And they threw the movie borders on. Now they're getting serious. But her plan isn't only to kill Fowler, it's also to save Akemi. And speaking of her, Seki actually goes against her father, freeing her and locking him in that basement. Also ended up running into Mizu on their way out when she tells her about Ringo waiting at the sewer, which is when we also see Taigen posing as one of the guards. He ends up convincing Ringo to come with him to warn the Shogun, and to be honest, y'all need to be fired. You can probably see that shit without the telescope. It's 1,000 men marching with red flags in the air. So now Ringo and Taigen is personally protecting the Shogun, which, by the way, Ringo, Akemi's escape plan relied on you. I don't know if you forgot that, but anyways, yeah, the first line of defense gets absolutely demolished. On to the next. The second line of defense gets absolutely demolished. Third line of defense gets absolutely demolished. Meanwhile, on the inside, Heiji is blicking the entire squadron. Fourth line of defense absolutely demolished. They get to the main gate and take a guess on what happens. So in about 10 seconds, they made it to the Shogun, and is it wrong that I think Fowler is kind of cool? Huh? He's a little weird, very weird, but he's a villain through and through. He's doing
he sounded like Rage when he said your Rage Gaming. If you don't know who the fuck that nigga is, like, come on, bro. If you're on YouTube, my nigga, you know that nigga, man. You know that nigga, man. Kaisenet's friend. For some of y'all weird niggas, oh, you Kaisenet friend. I don't know, bro. Not everybody watches the same people. Understandable. He sounded like your Rage when he said this. He said Hitler has aura. Which in a way is like, okay, I see what he's trying to get at. Because to people, everybody just thinks aura, it means only a good thing. Like the aura of like, oh, I'm the tough guy. Bro, you can have aura of like fear. So I see what he was trying to get at. But people took it as like, yo, he's saying Hitler has good aura, or like he was tough, or he was cool. Like anyway, he was not saying that. But so hey, man,
Fowler is kind of cool. Huh? He's a little weird, very weird, but he's a villain through and through. He's doing all this just cause he wants to. The Shogun was like, you think I fear death? Put away your gun. I will die with honor. Murked him instantly, and I will die with honor. Murked him instantly, and that's why I like Fowler, bro. He's not one of those villains who drag stuff out and somehow...
Well, he's not, how do I put this? No, I was about to call him a real nigga. No. But he's kind of like, how to put this? He's not from their culture where like it's all about honor, this and that. He's from the other culture where like, bro, niggas don't waste time with all that talking, bro. For my honor, we should go outside and fight, bro. If a nigga is in front of you and he got an opportunity to do something to you, bro, we not finna go outside, throw the ones. Even though that's why I'm a gangster, like, bro, I'm all for like people throwing the ones, man. Let's go outside and throw the ones. Put the weapons on though, but bro, he got a mission, bro. He got a mission to accomplish. All that honor shit, get that out of the window, man.
Lets the person get away. He talks now one of those villains who drags stuff out and somehow lets the person get away. He talked for 2 minutes max just to embarrass him.
You will bow to us, or you will die now.
You ain't even give him a chance. Couldn't even comprehend the sentence with the time you gave him. All you heard was sim language and you shot him. But now it's time for his sons. Until Mizu rips through the door and destroys the gun. Dodges a bullet too, by the way. Her and Taigen fighting them off, and for some reason they're not shooting. Like there's 4 of you with guns. You gotta at least take one of them out. But Fowler books it out of there. Mizu was hawking him down, but first, Taigen gets his well-deserved revenge. Dude was trying to play dead like we ain't see him. Hold this sword for me real quick. And now the roles are reversed.
I thought he was gonna put the sword in his mouth. I'm sorry for the graphic image, but that's what it looks like. I don't know why he put it like this. Bro, just stab him normally, man. Weird nigga, bro. I'm not the weird one.
Dude was trying to play dead like we ain't see him. Hold this sword for me real quick. And now the roles are reversed. Mizu has a gun and Fowler has a sword, but I hope you ain't think this was a one-on-one. Oh my god.
Oh, brother, this nigga trash.
Clicks this dude. Like, come on, bro. You might as well have just watched. Hopped in a fight for what? Just give Mizu the sword and go look for your girl, bro. You can't handle these lobbies. So she runs to the next room and Fowler done made a mistake. You did stab her, but you also gave her a weapon in the process. One she knows how to use. And she straight up tells him, this doesn't end until you die. Set the place on fire just so he can escape. And I'll tell you, she is dead serious. Got that boy fleeing. He ain't care about the fire no more. And she just walks through. Entire building on fire, but she's taking her time. Meanwhile, we see Akemi and Seki making their way out. Decided to trap the soldiers inside, making sure they lose. But from this angle, I immediately knew what was going to happen. They took out Unk, man. And his final words was telling Akemi that his dream for Japan is one that is ruled by her. R.I.P. a real one. Taigen does find her though, and she says she wants to stay. Why? I don't know. Is anything gonna be left when this is all over? A single candle set the entire city on fire. Why isn't that shit banned? It's that easy to commit arson on a grand scale, like, bro. Anyways, we cut back to the hunt. A mean two-piece started choking her out, then put her into a bear hug, and I'm sitting here like, damn, all that aura farming for what? But as he's doing this, he's like, wait a minute. Little miss? So you're the one? Done heated her up. Grabs her shoulders and that kneecap is doing crazy damage. And he's just taking it. And I'm so glad he mentions this. Biggest city in the world is burning to the ground as a blood sacrifice to your revenge. That's exactly what I was thinking this whole time. I know you ain't mean to do it, but you did do it. City in ashes to take out one man. But we also find out that her mother wasn't actually her mother. That was her maid, paid to keep her hidden, which she did until the money ran out. And Fowler was saying, if you want to find the other two, you need me alive, because I know another word that you don't. London. So with the city in ruins, the wife of the Shogun and his 2 sons made it out. Akemi joins them. Ringo.
Oh, I was like, the wife and the Shogun made it out. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, like the people of the Shogun. What's the Shogun? Never mind. They popped that nigga shit back.
The wife of the Shogun and his 2 sons made it out. Akemi joins them. Ringo reunited with OG, saying he waited and waited, but Mizu never showed up. And that's because she has Fowler locked up while she sails over to London. And that's all. That concludes season 1. Netflix did their thing with this. I truly...
Damn, all in just season 1, bro. Some goofballs will stretch that into like season 5 or 4.
I enjoyed every moment of this show. 9 out of 10. I just seen season 2 is in production. I'm here for it. This show is up there as one of Netflix's top 5, top 3 is up there. Anyways, see you whenever the next video is. I don't know when this video coming out. So
yeah, after some months. Hey, I'm gonna see you, big bro. I'm going too, man. Impeccable video.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a 50 bands.